Alright boys, so in today's video I'll be talking about how I scaled one model from $0 to $50,000 a month in 2 months. We used 4 traffic sources: Reddit, Twitter, Instagram Threads, and TikTok Lives. I'll break down what we did in detail for each one of them below. Let's start first with Reddit. We have our own organic method for Reddit we use to get traffic, which I also share in my Discord. I have a separate channel for this where I share my Reddit strategy. So what we did for Reddit is we got 5 phones and 5 aged accounts with Karma. We Karma farmed them ourselves. Why one Reddit account per phone, you might be thinking. Reddit hates when multiple accounts run on the same device or on the same IP, so you keep each account completely isolated. That means each phone has its own SIM card, its own 4G data, and it only ever runs that one Reddit account. Why 4G? Because when you use mobile data, your IP changes naturally every time the connection resets. Reddit treats that as normal user behavior. When you use Wi-Fi, the IP stays the same for days or weeks, and if anything happens, every account connected to that network gets flagged together. That's why Wi-Fi is risky and 4G is safe. Because let's say you have 5 accounts on the same Wi-Fi, if one gets banned, all of them get banned. Now when it comes to posting, what I did is I found 5 different niches that will suit my model, and each Reddit account was posting on different subreddits to feed the niches. Each account should post to around 20 subreddits, not hundreds. When you post to too many in one day, Reddit sees that as bot behavior and flags you. Stick to 20. Test different subreddits. If a subreddit works, keep it. If it doesn't get engagement, replace it with a new one. If you want to scale hard and get big traffic, you should run multiple accounts for one model. That's what agencies do, but you need 2 strict rules. If you want to learn more about these 2 rules, also how to post, how not to get banned, and outsourcing this system, hop in my Discord and DM me. Our second traffic source is Twitter. Now for Twitter, I follow 2 strategies. I have my main account where my posts get retweeted daily by 1,000 other OF models. This way, even a brand new account with 0 followers will get 25,000 up to 40,000 and more reach per day from day one. I offer this system as a done for you service as well inside my Discord. So if you're trying to grow your own Twitter account, we have our own network of 1,000 real model accounts that will retweet your post every day. Now the second strategy I follow for Twitter is I have 50 Twitter accounts who must follow using my X bot 40 to 50 people a day. Now this one is quite simple. So you have your main Twitter account, which I covered earlier, and you have these 50 Twitter slave accounts. These slave accounts have a CTA funneling people to the main account. You take your main account in bio and you add a CTA. You funnel people in there. You could say, follow my main account. And also you put your OF link as well in bio. In these accounts, you don't post, you only retweet posts from your main account and mass follow users daily. What this does is you get around 2,000 plus people checking these slave accounts per day and also seeing the main account posts since you're retweeting it. And some of these people will sub directly to OF. Now, what this does is it gets your main account reach and eyeballs manually, signaling to the algorithm that this post is good and should go viral. If you want to learn more about this strategy and get access to the Xbot, DM me. Now the third one is Instagram Threads. I call this the Threads Mother Slave strategy, where you have one Threads account where you're posting daily and 20 to 50 slave accounts will funnel traffic into the main account. This way you're getting 1,000 to 2,000 eyeballs of incoming traffic to your main Threads account from day one without relying on algorithm pushing you. This is how we were able to get 100 plus paid subs a day to my model OF account and make $50,000 plus a month. So how do you funnel people to the main account? Using a combination of the main account and slave accounts using the Threads mass following bot. But before I go into that, I'll go over how to set up your main Threads account first. Your main Threads account is what drives traffic, so keep it clean and organic. If you already have an IG, just use that to create threads. It'll pull some followers over automatically. If not, get an aged US IG from my Discord and start threads from there. How to warm it up? Follow around 20 active guys per day for the first 3 days. Leave a few normal comments each day. Don't post adult content or links yet. Focus on making the account look legit. Use a safe for work profile pic that looks good. Bio should sound like a normal girl. Add your juicy out bio or similar and a simple call to action. Also make sure you pin one post with a clear call to action. If this setup is done right, it'll start bringing in subs without much effort. Now when it comes to setting up your slave threads accounts, you're gonna need a minimum of 20 slave accounts to start with and then ramp up to 50 and 100. You can buy the accounts in my Discord. There's 2 types of accounts: aged Instagram accounts, which require a 10-day warm-up, and custom threads account with all your specifications like model name, usernames, bio, and profile pic. These accounts require only a 4-day warm-up before you start running the bot. So how do you set them up? These are just here to push traffic to your main account, so you don't need to overthink them. Set them up the same way as your main. In settings, turn off the Instagram button so all traffic stays on Threads and goes to the main account. Post 2 decent posts with a clear call to action, funneling people into your main account, and always take your main in the bio and the captions. Some examples for the bio: just little side page, or catch me on the main and then you tag main account. Some example captions: barely post here, go to main account for real stuff. Side account LOL, follow main account instead. Way more active on main account, go now. This page is dead, main account is where it's at. Always make sure you tag the main account. Proxies. Now this is one of the most important part of this system. You're gonna want to host all these slave accounts on an anti-detect browser like AdsPower. And you wanna make sure you connect them to proxies so Instagram doesn't ban you. So where do you buy proxies and what type of proxies to buy? We partner with a proxy company, you'll find a link to it inside my Discord. You can get USA 4G, 5G mobile proxies for OFM from New York or LA. These are real SIMs and all proxies are IP authenticated. This way you'll be getting no bans. Inside my Discord, I'll also show you how to set up the slave accounts on AdsPower and connect them to proxies. You'll also get the warm-up guide, exactly how many days of warm-up you need and the step you should do before you start the Threads bot to start bringing in traffic. Now the last part of the system, Threads Mass Following Bot. What this tool is, it's a Chrome extension that automates mass following on Threads. The problem, on platforms like Threads, some accounts perform well organically from the start, but many others take a long time to gain traction. Our solution, this mass volume tool, accelerates that process and guarantees that every account we manage performs at least somewhat well. How it works in practice. We operate with 30 to 50 plus slave accounts, like I said above, per model that run this mass following tool daily. These accounts funnel traffic and followers to our designated main accounts. We typically target 1 or 2 main accounts to receive all the incoming traffic for each model. This initial push is what helps those main accounts start performing well organically. If you want to learn more about the Threads mother-slave strategy and you want access to the Threads bot, join my Discord and DM me. Now the last traffic method we use is TikTok Lives. We had one account. Now for TikTok Lives you need one aged account with over 1,000 followers in order to go live. You can get one inside my Discord as well. Once we got the account, we started going live for 1 to 2 hours per day every day. We tested different outfits and different scenarios. Like sometimes we told them all to do a Q&A on the live, sometimes she did a get ready with me. Then over time we found out what outfits and scenarios worked best for her. After the 10th live, she started getting 50 to 100 paid subs from the live, and then once the followers got into OF, she started going live on OF as well to get extra money. I also cover what she did on the live and how you can set up this live yourselves in detail in my Discord as well. I have a separate channel for it. So yeah guys, that's exactly how we went from $0 to $50,000 a month in just 2 months. Every method, every traffic source and every shortcut I used is broken down in my Discord. If you want the free starter tips, check out the free Discord, the link is in the description. And for the full step-by-step strategy, join my VIP Discord. Find a WOP link down below, which you can use to join my VIP Discord. Remember, nothing is holding you back, it's simply about setting up the right system and letting it run. Get in, start scaling, and I'll see you at the top.